Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Do you know that we have successfully made it through half of this month?
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's just flying by.
It is
indeed.
It is
the 15th today. And yeah, it's just like, okay, now it's soon going to be the end of October.
Yeah. We have less than 3 months of the year left.
Hey, by the way, Cameron, what do
Yes.
you think of our cover, our color?
It is a very
for
nice
our
color.
Power English book.
It's
I've
very-
not seen this color before. I like it.
Yeah, the color
Oh.
combination is very fall.
It's very fall.
I don't know. Do you choose the colors?
No, of course not.
Who chooses the colors?
Well, there's a designer who works at the publishers. They choose the colors.
Well, Mr. or Miss Designer, whoever you are, if you're listening to the show,
Yeah.
thank you for the great colors for
Yeah.
October 2025.
Very good. Because typically we had brown, but this time it's more of like a brick and a yellow slight. Yeah.
It is that nice, like, burnt orange sort of color.
That's right. And by the way, everyone, if you haven't purchased your Power English book, it's going to come up soon. The books will be available around like after the 20th for the next month. So just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we are talking about the odd couple. She tends to speak her mind. Okay. Speak one's mind happens to be one of our Power English phrases. And you have a little smile on your face. Why, Cameron?
Well, I do think this is something culturally that happens more often in the U.S. Than it does here in Korea. But to speak your mind means to say how you really feel. Of course, it doesn't always happen. Like, I mean, there are some times that, you know, people are honest here in Korea.
Sure.
But this speak your mind almost feels like it could sound rude or people might not like it, but you're going to say what you think anyway.
Right. The feeling of I don't care what you think, I'm going to say what I want to say.
Yeah.
Is the feeling with this expression, speak one's mind. Okay. All right. If someone gets under your skin.
You're annoying them. They're like a little bug that's like dug into your skin.
Ew.
And you gotta get it out.
All right. And if you keep the peace.
You don't want to start any type of fight, anything that kind of destroys the peace. You're trying to keep the harmony within the group.
So I feel like it was all wonderful. It was all roses in the beginning, but based on these expressions, maybe there's a little bit of conflict. All right, let's take a listen to our dialogue.
Mrs. Kennedy is great, but she tends to speak her mind about everything a little too freely.
Oh? What kind of things does she say?
She asked if I was dating someone and why I stay out late. It kind of gets under my skin when she asks about my personal life.
I get that. She's not your mom, and you're an adult, but she's probably just curious.
Yeah, I try to keep the peace and not take it personally.
Good approach. You're both still adjusting, I'm sure.
Please turn to page 80. You can find our power dialogue there. Trevor begins, Mrs. Kennedy is great, but she tends to speak her mind about everything a little too freely. Okay, let's take a look at the sentence. Trevor is saying in a nice way that Mrs. Kennedy kind of like, you know, says everything that's on her mind way too often.
Yeah. Well, I think we have to remember Mrs. Kennedy is an older woman.
Yes.
And I do think as we get older, everybody, we just kind of say what we're going to say.
That's right. Like, we're not going to listen to we're not going to care about what other people think.
Right. And it's not in a mean way necessarily. You're not trying to make people angry.
Yeah.
But it's almost the feeling of, well, I've lived this long.
Yeah.
And I'm still alive.
Yeah.
And nothing bad is happening to me.
Right.
Why am I worried what other people are going to think?
That's right.
With my opinions.
Yes. So, speaking your mind is a nice way of saying, just kind of saying whatever's on your mind.
Right. So it is not always a good thing. It's not always a bad thing, but it is saying you are being 100% truthful and you're not worried what other people are going to think.
Yeah. And I do feel that if you describe someone as speaking their mind, I feel that person has very strong opinions.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like, I like ice cream.
No.
That is, of course, truthful probably.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like ice cream. And it's not like a strong opinion. It's
Right.
not a controversial opinion.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel that with this expression, there is a lot of opinion.
Yes.
Okay. And she speaks her mind about everything a little too freely, which is a nice way of saying it's a lot.
Yes, a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kara says, oh, what kind of things does she say?
She asked if I was dating someone and why I stay out late. It kind of gets under my skin when she asks about my personal life.
Okay. So last week, Trevor was happy because, she's feeding him good food, homemade food. But then this is personal and she's saying, oh, why did you come home so late? And it's getting under his skin.
Yes.
Okay. So how is Trevor feeling?
He is a little annoyed. Yeah. It's like, maybe it's not super annoyed, but it is starting to take its toll, so to speak. And the feeling with get under your skin is the first time, the second time, even the third time maybe, it wasn't that big of a deal. She's cute, how she says all these things.
That's a little annoying, but it's cute.
But as it continues, it becomes more and more annoying.
Oh, okay. So it's getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Because really, if it's on the surface of your skin, it's like, oh, and there's an itch, it can be annoying. But if it goes under the skin, it's like, oh, it's getting really annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kara says, I get that. She's not your mom and you're an adult, but she's probably just curious.
Then Trevor says, yeah, I try to keep the peace and not take it personally.
Okay. So small things, little things. I feel like Trevor feels like his roommate is becoming like a second mom. And Trevor is annoyed with that, right? So Trevor says, I try to keep the peace. So P-E-A-C-E, 평화.
Yes.
Okay. So keep the peace.
Right. It's keeping the peace, the harmony in this situation. He doesn't want to start any fights or make people feel bad. So this keep the peace is often not addressing issues, going after problems that might exist, just trying to make light of them, maybe even hide them. So at least on the surface, everything seems peaceful.
So there doesn't need to be a battle, like a fight, argument. Trying to keep the peace is like you're trying to do what you can to avoid actually getting into a fight.
Right. Yeah. Like I was watching this video on the internet and there were these two dogs that lived in the same house.
Okay.
And they always fought.
Oh.
They just didn't like each other.
Oh.
They couldn't, no amount of training. So to keep the peace, the dog owner actually split the house up. So there were like barriers and one dog had certain areas of the home.
Really?
And the other dog had other areas of the home.
Oh.
But they could not share.
They divorced the dogs.
They divorced the dogs. Well, it was two girl dogs, and I don't think they liked each other very much.
Oh, there was too much competition.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right. So that is the expression, keep the peace. Now, another great expression, it happens to be our power pattern. If you take something personally, to take it personally.
So this is whenever you feel offended, you feel hurt by something that someone else does. And sometimes it is for things that you should not be feeling hurt about.
So basically this is saying it's not you that's the problem. Or it's not me. I try to kind of take myself out of the situation. Like, it's not that she doesn't like me. or that she wants to annoy me. It's just, that's her.
Right.
So I don't take it personally.
Right. She's not actively trying to make me feel bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kara says, good approach. You're both still adjusting, I'm sure. So approach, good approach.
Yeah, approach here is something like your attitude.
Yes.
How you are going about a situation. How you're looking at a situation.
Right. Your perspective.
Yes.
That's a good way to look at it. That's what she's saying. Let's listen to that dialogue one more time.
Mrs. Kennedy is great, but she tends to speak her mind about everything a little too freely.
Oh? What kind of things does she say?
She asked if I was dating someone and why I stay out late. It kind of gets under my skin when she asks about my personal life.
I get that. She's not your mom, and you're an adult, but she's probably just curious.
Yeah, I try to keep the peace and not take it personally.
Good approach. You're both still adjusting, I'm sure.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 82 and 83. If you speak your mind, it means to say exactly what you think. And there is that attitude of, I don't care if you agree. I don't care what people think about me, but I'm going to say it.
Yes.
Okay. My roommate always speaks her mind. She told me she didn't like my hairstyle.
At least she's honest, but I know that can be tough to hear.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think it is good to speak your mind.
Yes.
When the situation requires you to. But always speaking your mind, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think both extremes are bad. Always speaking your mind, always saying what you think. Even if it's true, it is annoying or it can be hurtful. But in a relationship, for example, your husband or wife, your boyfriend or girlfriend, or even just your friend, if they never speak their mind,
that's not good either.
At some point, it's like, hey, tell me what you're really thinking.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's a real delicate balance.
Yes.
All right? Okay. He always speaks his mind, even in meetings. So I think in business, maybe like it is good to speak your mind. But then, I don't know, Cam.
It depends, because there's like two layers. There is a person-to-person relationship that you have to keep. So maybe you don't want to speak your mind.
Right.
But on the business layer, if you're in a negotiation, sometimes speaking your mind allows both sides to understand each other and then find a better solution.
Yeah.
So it is a delicate balance, like you said.
It really is. And so I think in a business situation, if you don't speak your mind, you could be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I think in a real business context, it is good for both parties to speak their mind. But on a personal relationship, I think you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it's like the delivery. Even when you're speaking your mind, how you say it.
Yes, so true. Okay, if something gets under your skin, it means that it really bothers you very deeply. I like her, but her endless criticism gets under my skin.
Maybe she's trying to help you be better. Don't take it personally.
So if someone is very critical of you, that can get under your skin for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. His rude comments really get under my skin.
Someone's always talking bad about you. Maybe the first time it doesn't do anything.
Right.
But after a while, definitely.
Yeah.
Will get under your skin.
That's right. And I do feel like the first example, second one, it's not just once. It's endless criticism. So it happens again and again and again.
Right.
And then his rude comments, he's always like, yeah, some people are rude and trying to be funny. It's not funny. And it can get under your skin.
Yeah. That's where it takes the peace. We're going to talk about keep the peace in a second, but it takes away your peace of mind. It's a comment or an action that you don't even need to think about, but it happens. So you continuously think about it and get angry about it or worry about it.
Right. One thing is some people may actually not like how certain people eat. Making a lot of noise and have a certain way of eating, and that can, some people are very sensitive.
Yeah.
And so it can get under their skin.
Like whenever you have potato chips in a bag and you eat them one at a time.
Yeah.
So every time you go in, there's that.
And then in your mouth.
And like people that do it so slowly.
Yeah.
Like it's something about the extra slow speed sometimes.
Yes, it's
it can
true.
Get under your skin.
Yeah, it's so true. At movie theaters, sometimes, Cameron, when there's a person and they're eating popcorn really loudly.
Yeah.
And then the scene in the movie is very quiet and very... Oh, that gets under my skin. Oh, stop eating the popcorn, please, for a minute. Okay. How about keep the peace?
This means to keep everything calm, to keep the harmony, to try to avoid any fights or arguments.
Are you a person who likes to keep the peace, Cam? Or, because some people like to instigate, meaning they like to kind of start and kind of, rile things up.
I definitely like to keep the peace.
Yeah.
You know, those like reality shows, I think they're more famous in the U.S. than here, where it's just people fighting with one another.
Oh. That's not me.
Like they're like throwing wine in each other's faces.
No.
I can't watch it.
I can't watch it. That kind of confrontation. Okay, I try not to argue with her. It's easier to keep the peace.
That makes sense. Living together is smoother that way.
That's right. If you're living with someone, it is good to keep the peace. The manager stepped in to keep the peace at the meeting.
Maybe there was an argument. A debate arose.
Right.
And it got a little too heated, maybe.
Yeah.
So the manager says, okay, let's step back. Let's calm down.
That's right. I think my nickname can be Peacekeeper.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah. I keep the peace.
Love and peace.
Love and peace. And like, here, don't argue. No, that's what they meant. What she really wanted to say. And then, no, what he said. All right. Take it personally, which means that you feel it's an attack on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're emotionally hurt by something.
That's right. So we usually say don't take it personally. It's hard not to take it personally when it's my mom saying it. So I feel it's an attack from my mom.
Yes. Don't take it personally. He's just grumpy today.
Yeah. It's not you.
Yeah.
It's him. He's the problem.
He's the problem.
Yeah. Don't take it personally. Okay. Like this is also classic. Oh, we have to let you go, but don't take it personally.
Oh, they're firing you.
Yeah.
But it's like, sorry, we just don't have money.
Yeah.
It's not because you were a bad employee.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. All right. Approach is a great word. It's our power vocab on page 84. Do check out the definition. And what else should we do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang for a small monthly fee. You get access to so much great English language learning content.
Okay. Very good. All right. Have a great day, everyone. And please join us again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.